Yeah, hello everyone, and welcome to the Xbox 360 home screen. It is August 19th, 2025, and it is time to start the reboot Devil May Cry game, or DmC Devil May Cry. Weird, one of those kind of weird name choices. So are you telling me the name is Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry? Right? Um, Thank you to Ghost Cabbit, they are the maker of this model. Thank you to SnowHusky, does the VRM work for me, and thank you to Antifreeze, who's doing thumbnails. Usually talk a little bit about if I have any history with the game in question, which I do. Uh, well, I probably saw bits and pieces of previous Devil May Cry games. Uh, the reboot Devil May Cry is the first game that I watched and that I watched the full playthrough from. My favorite creator at the time did a playthrough on it. My favorite YouTuber, and it is actually the one I mean, that for a long time I was the most experienced with, because you gotta remember, after this, the series went on like a 6 year hiatus, pretty much 5 to 6 years. I know the reboot game came out in 2013, which is about 5 years after four, and then uh DMC 5 came out in 2019, if I recall correctly. So depending on which months the game came out, it's about a 5 to 6 year gap. Um, so yeah, for me, it it was kind of funny, like, really, when I started to actually dive into the Devil May Cry series, and not just playing it, but like watching people play it, or it's because I just slowly learning more and more about the series, right? And then watching my friend play it, watching some videos on it, just oh yeah, this is the original Dante, the Dante that everyone loves, and then the Dante in the reboot game, the Dante, some like to call him, um, very different. But it's the one I grew up with. And for the record, it's never I should probably say, like, the reboot DMC game never had much staying power with me after watching that playthrough. I enjoyed watching it, but I would say I thought the game looked cool. It has a really cool style, and Dante being an absolute punk, it's kind of like the best thing about uh that character. He is such a punk, and I love it. But outside of that, like, whenever he needs to be more serious or whatever, I remember having issues with that. I'm not trying to do like a full my final thoughts on the game now, but it's one of those games when I found, like, I understand why there's so much hate towards it, so much dislike, but I also know that from a gameplay aspect, it's actually really strong, and I know that there are fans. It's not a terrible game. I think it's just one of those things where it's like it strayed in a lot of style and themes, I guess, too far from the original series, and it upset a lot of hardcore fans. But there are good aspects to it. It is not a shite game. I would definitely say it's easily better than two, and I think, I don't know, depending, you could maybe even say it's better than one, just for deeper gameplay element. I mean, we'll find out. Um, it would be really interesting to try and rank these games when I'm done playing through them. Yeah, this is the game I have. I mean, at this point in time, I've seen all of them, right? I've seen playthroughs on all of them. So, but for a long time, this was the one I was most experienced with. I guess you could say it has the deepest connection to me in that regard. Watched that original playthrough. That playthrough I watched was 10 years ago now, and yeah, we are playing the 360 version. I kind of was debating on whether to play this version or the Xbox One version. I only decided, usually because my channel tends to focus more on older content, right? Um, and usually playing on the older, if a game is available on 2 console generations, I'm probably going to favor playing on the older one, especially in a case like this because the game would have spent most of its time, or pretty much all of its time, being developed for the 360 and the PS3, right? So it'd be more catered to these systems or just built more to run on them with their hardware limitations in mind, right? And then just given probably some simple upgrades for the next generation versions. So it is always possible in the future I will do like the enhanced version or definitive edition, whatever it's called. But yeah, for this we are going to play the original. And I want to stress too, I might stream it. It depends. Because part of the like something at some point in this channel, I may replay some games I've played before, but I'll play them on a different system. And then you kind of get like a side by side of like, okay, I want to watch this particular version of the game because it's the one I remember growing up with. I don't know how many people are like that. I know I am sometimes when I want to like if I want to see gameplay of a certain game and I want to see it on the platform I grew up on, I might dig out that particular version. That could just be a me thing entirely though. Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. We will get the game booted up. It definitely has a very different feeling to it. It's, yeah. I love having. I have the HD collection for both the 360 and the one, so I got all of them wherever I want to play it. Right? You know, I didn't wait on this screen before to see if there was any sort of animation or like gameplay demo thing, whatever you want to call it. I will just give it a little bit of time, but I don't think there's anything. I was already caught off guard when DMC or not DMC 3, Dead Space 3 had that video that would play. Because I thought for sure by 2013, like that kind of stuff is gone, but I guess that game was just a bit of could be an outlier. I usually associate games having those kind of like little in-game videos to be more of a 6th generation thing. That wasn't around for too long in this generation. 7th. So yeah, we do have DLC here, Virgil's Downfall. I will play that after I complete the main story, obviously. This was just for testing. I did quiet down the game just a tad. We'll turn on subtype. And turn up the gamma by probably just 1 notch. And we will go a new game. I'm just gonna play on Devil Hunter. I think we should be fine on this. I will hit yes to live on the tutorial messages because you know, first time playing through the game, it's gonna have some differences.
Yes, by close of trading Friday. No, you can't have more time. You know the terms, you know the consequences. No, this is not a veiled threat. This is a direct one. Should you fail to comply, the collapse of the economy will be on your head. I will make sure that you are stripped of power, shamed, and hated. Is that clear enough for you? Well, Friday it is then. You have a good night, Mr. President.
Did you get it, my darling?
Over $1 trillion.
Oh.
Soon I will own everything worth owning. I will control the world through debt. I have absolute power.
The world is at last your bitch, as am I. Nothing left but to grab it by the hair, bend it over, and... What's the matter? What's the matter?
A loose end.
A loose end, what?
The son of the traitor Sparta, Dante.
Him.
He's still out there.
The hunters will find him. They found Sparta and his whore. And when they do...
I will rip open his chest with my bare hands and feast on his beating heart.
Nothing left to express my life is in 1,000 pieces, million reasons. Why should I keep myself away? Hard to define. It always says it's hard to scream with your throat full of glass. I cannot help it, can't decline. It's always better down the line. I'm in the wrong, and I've done it all before. And I wish I'd never been. And I know it's just a dream. Now I'm blind, I can't open my eyes. Can't stay awake, buried alive. I can't breathe this poison air filled with lies. I can't see what's done to me. Live in fear, the sun is falling from the sky. Can't stay away.
The demons have been increasing their power for millennia. They're on the verge of controlling mankind. Citizens, we've been kept asleep in a manufactured illusion for too long. We must wake up.
The masked lunatic you saw there claims to represent an organization called the Order. Now, this group has claimed responsibility for several serious attacks in recent weeks. He is undoubtedly a traitor and a terrorist. And I, for one, am not for the death penalty. So, there's one way to do it. Illegally shoot the son of a bitch. This is Bob Barbas, just doing God's work.
Dante! Get out of there! You're in danger!
Who are you? What do you want?
You were careless. You left a trail.
Now he's on to you.
What are you talking about? Who's on to me?
The hunter demon. He's here. He's dragging you into limbo.
Demon scum.
It's too late. You're gonna have to fight your way out.
Shit. Back in limbo. Bad day for a hangover. Get your filthy fucking claw off my trailer. Missed. Time for rebellion. You wanna fight? Let's go.
All right. I need 1 second. But it is a very different feel just from watching that opening cutscene, right? This game's got a very different vibe to it. All right, let's get this show on the road.
Who said that? My guns?
Somehow, got hung up in a brawl. Whoopsie. Might be the first time I got through this just fine. I don't know, part of me thought I could jump on it.
Ebony, Ivory, I miss you girls. Target practice. Right on cue.
High caliber handheld handgun is capable of maintaining high rates of fire against a single target. Though they deal low damage, Ebony and Ivory are useful for interrupting weak enemy attacks. Can't do the spiders. Okay.
Dante! Don't shoot! My name is Kat. I'm not a demon. I'm still in the real world. You're in limbo.
How come I can see you clearly?
I'm a medium, a psychic. I can phase into limbo and communicate with you. I can see you, talk to you, but I'm not actually in limbo with you.
If I pull the trigger?
I'll die. I'm risking my life here for you. I want to help.
I don't need your help.
The hunter has dragged you into limbo. I can get you out.
I've been down here before. I know how to get out. You fight whatever shit-sucking demon dragged you in here.
You don't want to fight the hunter. He's not your regular demon. Follow me, now.
Where'd she go?
I think we can go one of two ways here. Copper key allows Dante to open the copper door. I don't know, I keep hitting B. I don't know if this game